I'll try. I'll see you up there. So this week's mission starts off with getting ourselves out of this weed, which was where we had to moor last night, and to trigger off the lock. So we probably have to turn round and go back up the canal so that we can go past the sensor and get it triggered. So we had a great exit from the bankside this morning. Tony just pushed the boat out, not using the motor at all, to get the stern out into the clear water, and then we just turned in and we rang the clues and he set the lock off, and it was all great guns today. So hopefully today is going to be a great day. Right, so when we went through the long 5k tunnel, they gave us a remote, and they said that on the lock 18 to start using it, and it's a sensor so that we can set the locks off ourselves. We'd completely forgotten about it, and suddenly there was a mad panic. Tony saw the sign, so we were very lucky, and so we're using the remote from now on. So we've just come through lock 22 and coming into Ligny Barrios or something like that, and we're going to see if we can have lunch here. Petrol station very close to the marina, which is quite handy to know. So it's Sunday today and it's very, very quiet. There's nobody around. So we're just going for a lovely walk, and it's a really pretty little town, quite a big town. And the little triangle thing that you saw, that's on the streets, and there's like a sort of a historical walk that you can do following those little triangles. Most towns have them, and they have little different symbols on them. The clues are really good. They come straight away from when you ring them, well, within reason. And obviously a little weed here, so it's stopping the gates from closing. But he's got it sorted. Been walking around for a while looking for a baguette, and we found a machine. Fantastic. Put out. Very cool. €1. Fantastic. We have stopped at Bar-le-Duc and managed to get some water here, which was really good. And we're now just going to go and check out the town. There's apparently some historical church of Etienne that has an amazing sculpture that I want to go and see, so we'll go and see that. Walking lunch off. Walking lunch off. Oh. So our boat is over there somewhere. So that was a shame. The church is only open on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays. It's a shame, due to maintenance work, the museum is closed till further notice. I don't have much luck today. Monday, most things are closed though. Oh, this is quite a hard case statue. He's poking his tongue out. He's got his hand on his willy, his arm down this tube. We think he's sort of like in a tank or something, you know, and smoke. I don't know. Our interpretation. Who knows? Lovely day today. We spent the morning travelling and got to Bar-le-Duc, and went for a walk. Tried to have a look at a few things, but everything was shut being a Monday, but that's just what it is some days. But it was really beautiful. I had a really, really nice lunch at a restaurant, and which we don't do very often. And then we decided that we'd actually keep going because we have worked out that we need to do about 14 Ks a day to get to REMS in time to meet our friends. So I thought we'd better crack on. So, and we're now green banking in this lovely little spot. It's just heavenly, so nice, lovely birds, it's beautiful. We had a lovely night here at Chalon, and we're hoping to get to Pagny-sur-Sox this afternoon, which is about 22 Ks and 18 locks, but we'll see how we go. I don't imagine we'll get that far, but that's what the Eclusier reckons we could do. The Eclusiers hard at it, trying to cope with the weed. They're fighting an uphill battle. Boat coming the other way, first one we've encountered. Got some company at this lock. So we're at lock 55 and we have just had to hand back the automatic controller. So he's saying that the rest of the locks from now on are automatic. So all good. It's pretty flat out here. Looks like a big bike track or BMX track. Great big solar panel farm. Got to Pagny-sur-Sox, I think it's pronounced, and it's gone really well today, and it's pretty, pretty flat country, so we think we'll carry on. So last year, Tone and I worked out that it was better for me to steer and him to do the ropes, just because I have bad shoulders. And it works really well because I can sort of keep things going while he's checking the motor, emptying the weed hatch, doing all those things while we're still going. So when we have weed on and we know we've got weed on, I can just turn the motor off, but I can keep us in the groove between the weed either side, and we can just be gliding while he's doing the weed hatch, and then we just carry on. He just calls out, it's all clear, and I can start the motor again. I do turn the key off and take the key out when we do this, just for safety reasons, and it works really well. And so today it's just been a long stretch today, lots of rural area, so we're keeping on. He's telling me off down there, cheap seats. So while I'm steering, he's actually getting dinner ready, which is fantastic. Tony with his barbecue setup that he's made. So that's the end of the Mano Rhine, and tomorrow we will be going on the Marne Lateral. So we started off here in Tulle, and we have just come down here, and we're at this junction just here. These little trolleys are just invaluable to get your groceries. So, first lock of the lateral Marne, and off we go. So these are the pull or draw twist poles that hang down to activate the locks on this part of the canal. And then that activates the lock way up there. So we have just in this lock here, and we're going to be going to this lock here. So it's quite a long run, and it says down here, I think it's 4.3 k's to the next one. So when we know it's a big long run, we generally tend to clear the weed out. So Tony does make sure that the hatch, he opens the hatch and makes sure that there's no weed around the prop and the propeller. So I'm not sure what's going on here. It looks behind here, but it looks all pretty substantial. Look at that. Two boats waiting to come in after us. We have just arrived in the port Pony, which it would have to be the nicest little port that we have found. It's so tidy and clean, and the water is so clear. It's really clear and deep. It's just like a lovely little spot. Squirrel in the tree. Where is he? Where are you? Oh look, there he is there. Can you see him? Oh! Where's he gone? Oh look, there he is. Where is he? He's way up there. Where is he? I can't see him now. Oh, where's he going? Oh, he's too quick. I can't keep track of him. Oh. We've made it to the lovely port of Chalon on Champagne, and the Capitanery is down there, and this is where our friends Guy and Ardon and Mac fit their boats for the season. Mac's boat is the one down at the very end. There's another Kiwi, and we're just about to go off and explore. Exploring, and it's a beautiful little town, and there's lots more boats in since when we came in earlier today. So this is the port from a different angle. So the boats are all down this end here. Obviously we're just at the other end, and that's Mac's boat, which we're looking at, which we had dinner and drinks last night. So we've just walked across, and this is the barrage, and this is the actual Marne River, which we've been on the Marne Canal, which is beside it. But you can see there's a lot of water. Statue of Joan of Arc. She is very much celebrated here in France. The lady over by the pole is the Capitaine of the marina, and they have just been awarded the blue flag, which means that the waterways are very clean here, and it's quite a big thing to get. And so we're just having a celebration with all the boaties from the marina, which is really nice. And she's going to raise the flag. These places called Emmaus over here, which are second-hand stores, and we've come to one. It's way out in the countryside, so we're going to have a look. So that's it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and we'll see you next week in Rennes.